Hi, my name is Randy Varsava. I'm a Christian businessman. I have an interesting story tonight. It'll be especially interesting to those of you that are our Catholic friends. It's about First Communion. When I was about 7 years old, at the Catholic school that I went to, it was time to take our First Communion. The nuns prepared us with teaching and understanding of what we were about to experience, and I took it seriously. When the ceremony came, I went through it, and our family had lunch afterwards. Then I went in to lay down on the couch or watch TV or something, and when I was laying there, I noticed above me on the ceiling that there was a white dove up around the ceiling. I stared up at it for a while. I was froze because I was scared, and I couldn't move for a while, but then I got courage up enough to move to the other side of the room to get away from under its imposing presence. When I moved, it followed me to the other side of the room over my chair and hovered there. This scared me so much that I didn't want to move. Just about then my dad came in the room. I hesitated to say anything. After a while I said to him, pointing up at the ceiling, "What's that?" He looked up and looked around and said, "What's what?" I pointed up at it again and he said, "What?" And I said, "That." And he scoffed at the idea and scoffed at me and said something like, "There's nothing there." And he left the room. I don't know if or when I had another experience like this as a child. Of course, now I realize we must explain from the Word of God and encourage the children about godly experiences and visits. When a child sees an angel or has a visit from the Lord in one way or another, we should explain these things to the children and not allow them to be frightened by these things and not let it to be really mysterious or something like that. A visitation from the Lord, it's a supernatural thing. I almost said, well, that's a natural thing, but it's not. It's a supernatural thing. And it's a good thing to explain in love and patience to the child so that when they experience something like this, it's, it's a comfortable thing for them. It's not scary. So that's the word of encouragement that when your child or someone that you know has an experience like this, talk to them about it or have somebody that's experienced with these things from the Word of God or, personal experience. Talk to them about it. Explain as best as you can and see them through the situation so that it's a pleasant experience and not an unpleasant experience. Thanks for listening.